Good morning, everyone. It is 7:28 right now, and top of the morning to you. As we are getting ready for what is going to be happening this weekend here in Des Moines, one of the biggest celebrations we have all year long.
I'm wearing the wrong color. It looks a little like Christmas this morning because we definitely have lots of green in studio because we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day weekend.
No question about it. And when you think St. Patrick's Day and you think Des Moines, you think of this guy right here.
Woohoo!
Jerry Grady and Friendly Sons of St. Patrick, because it goes hand in hand. It's synonymous.
That's right. The Friendly Sons of St. Patrick have been here in Des Moines since 1976. We've been doing a parade downtown. It's a wonderful celebration. It's grown to the point where now we have 20 to 30,000 people down there on parade day.
That is crazy.
The streets are just packed.
And that's on a weekday.
That's on weekdays, yeah.
Right, and we're talking a weekend celebration.
Yeah, the weekends are the biggest. And this normally would have been on Sunday because we always do the parade on the 17th. But the city won't give us a parade permit on Sundays.
Okay.
So we have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so every few years when St. Patrick's Day falls on a Sunday, we do the parade on Saturday.
Well, that's okay, though.
Yeah, it still works.
It gives you a second day to celebrate.
Yeah, we double celebration.
Yeah.
But part of the celebration, it does include the crowning of a queen.
That's
each
right.
and every year.
That's right. We have a new queen every year, and we're very proud to have Jamie McCarthy this year.
Hi, Jamie.
Who has been involved with the Irish for a long time.
Your Highness, I should say.
Well, thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself. For example, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm originally from Des Moines. I grew up here. I went to school in Minnesota, and now I'm back in Des Moines and really happy to be here.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so what made you want to run to be queen of this year's St. Patrick's Day parade?
Well, when I was a little girl, I saw the queen, and I was just awestruck. I was like, oh, she's so glamorous. She's so pretty. I want to be her. And then I grew up a little bit and grew up a little bit more, and now I'm the queen, and so it was a really, really fun time and really exciting.
But you didn't just jump into the pageant arena. You worked your way up, didn't you?
I did. I was an Irish dancer for 10 years, and so when I was in the parade every year, I'd see the queen and be like, oh, I can do that. I just got to wait a little bit longer. But now I'm no longer a dancer. I've retired, and now I get to be the queen.
Very, very nice. So what are your duties coming up this weekend? So if other young ladies see you and maybe want to get their picture or meet you, how are they able to do that?
Oh, absolutely. First of all, if you see me anywhere, definitely stop me. I'd love to take a picture and meet you. I'll be in the parade.
Okay.
I'll be in a convertible waving, so if you see me, say hello. After the parade, I'll be at the Friendly Sons party at the Marriott downtown. I'll be there pretty much all day, and so if you see me, definitely come by, stop, say hi, and then I'll be actually drawing the raffle, and so I'll be there all day.
Very nice.
Awesome. Now, Jamie, you have to realize, when you were a little girl, you were looking up to the queen and saying, I'm going to be a queen someday. There are a lot of little girls now that are looking up to you, and will be looking up to you this weekend saying, I want to be just like Jamie. How does that make you feel?
Just incredible. Like, the idea of being that person for someone else is so exciting and so inspiring, and I really hope that, like, if they have any questions or even just want to talk, please come up and say hi. I'd love to meet you, take pictures, say hi, and tell you some trips to do the queen next year.
Okay, there you go. Great. Lots of fun activities, and as you mentioned, a big reception after the parade. So tell us a little bit about that and how everyone can go there to celebrate.
The parade starts at 15th and Martin Luther King down by Exile Brewery.
Okay.
It goes north up to Grand Avenue, and then it turns east, goes the wrong way in Grand Avenue, all the way down to the Marriott Hotel, where from 1 to 4 on Saturday afternoon, we'll have a big party and reception.
Nice.
Food, dancing, the Foy dancers will be there, adult beverages, anything you want. It's a family-friendly environment down at the Marriott Hotel from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. So it's a great time.
Now,
absolutely.
Part of the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Des Moines, which is one of the biggest ones you're going to find anywhere in the country, because people really get into this parade. There are some cities and some towns in Iowa that really take this serious.
Oh, well, we have two in particular, Georgetown and Melrose. The entire town, I swear, empties out and is in the parade, because you look at those groups, they're so massive for such a small town. There can't be anybody left back there. I don't know who they would have left behind. So yeah, it's really spectacular that some of these small towns turn out in their entirety.
Which is what people love to watch. So what is, if people have never made their way down to the parade before, what are some tips and tricks you would recommend to people?
Well, I would recommend that the Sculpture Park is a great place to watch it.
Yeah.
And the last couple years, iHeartMedia has set up 2 announce stands for us, in addition to the judges stand, where we actually have announcers announcing the units coming by.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so it really works out well that if you're in that Sculpture Park area, you can actually hear a description of the floats as they come by.
Now, how long have you personally been involved with the St. Patrick's Day Parade?
Well, since the 1980s when I joined the group. The group organized in 1976. I didn't join till the early 80s, but yeah, I've been involved in one way or another since then, and I took over the judges stand. I was president in 1990 and 91, and then I took over the judges stand, and I've organized that ever since.
Right, and we thank you for involving us in that.
Yeah, that's always a blast.
We have a great time when we do that. Now, out of all the parades that I'm going to put you on the spot here, out of all the parades that you have seen, are there a couple of floats that has stood out over all these years saying, I can't believe they did that when they brought it to the parade?
Well, we were just talking about inflatables. There was someone a couple years ago that had an inflatable, but they would come down the street and they'd have to de-inflate it every time they came to a skywalk and then re-inflate it. And I just looked at that and I thought, wow, that is really strange that they're doing that.
But it takes a lot of effort.
A lot of effort, a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of effort.
Put forth.
And we've had just all sorts of crazy things. One year we had, I can't remember who the group was, but they had a huge pot and they were, they had dry ice and stuff. Looked like they were cooking cabbages. But then, of course, the problem was they started throwing the cabbages at the judges on the judges stand. It was like cannonballs coming in.
Yeah, but they tasted really good, which was nice, and they were great the next day when we put them in the pot. So,
that's right.
Because we had to end up using them. But now, speaking of things that people can get, and there are some parades in Des Moines where the people that are participating in the parade, they're not allowed to throw anything out to the fans or people that are watching. Now, what are the rules here for this one?
The rules are that you can have candy and such, but you have to have walkers who go over to the fence and kind of hand or toss the candy over the fence. We had to fence the parade in a few years ago. We had kids running out in the street.
We can't have that.
We did not want any kids getting hurt. So it's a huge expense for us, but we fence in the whole parade route, and that's the reason why.
And because and the reason being, you have a lot of really neat vehicles that are in the parade. You have motorcycles that are in the parade, and animals too.
Or just making everybody safe. So perfect for the entire family. Come on down, know that everyone's going to be safe, and you're going to still get lots of candy and necklaces and all the fun things that go along with just a great parade.
Absolutely. And after the parade, I wanted to mention that this year we had a big change in our St. Patrick's Day run.
Okay.
It's normally a little closer to the parade, but we had to change the entire thing this year. West Des Moines decided they didn't want to have road races anymore on the streets. They thought it was a liability thing.
Okay.
So we had to move the run across the street over by Pell Joey's and the sand volleyball courts.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Down at 63rd and Grand.
Yeah.
So that run is on April 14th, Sunday, April 14th.
Okay.
So we have a little bit of time.
We have a little bit of time. People can come down. They have sign-ups at Sully's that day at 9 o'clock. The run's at 11. But it's $35 if you sign up the day of the run. But if you sign up early, it's $25.
Oh, wow.
If you go to getmeregistered.com, and people can sign up early and do the run. And so I wanted to let the runners know that that's a big change this year.
Okay.
And it's not a 10K because of the course. It doesn't lend itself to that. So it's a 5 mile and a 5K run.
Okay, got it.
Okay, but it's still happening.
It's still happening, and it's one of the oldest runs in Iowa.
Wow.
We were only a couple years younger than the Dam to Dam run, and if we keep going, we will be the oldest.
You'll beat it.
There you go. That's true. Yeah, even though they have another run, it wouldn't be the Dam to Dam run. So that's really cool. So we're looking forward to that. Now, Jamie, I got to ask you: are you going to run with your crown during this race?
I'll certainly be there. I may run a little bit, but you got to keep the sash nice. Gotta stay nice.
Maybe get a golf cart for her. Maybe she can go around in a golf cart, and then you can do your parade wave. Okay,
wonderful. So, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
St. Patrick's Day. It's my absolute favorite holiday. I get to spend time with friends, family, celebrating my Irish heritage, and celebrating with people in Des Moines. So,
absolutely.
Favorite Irish food? Quick.
Ooh, probably potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay. All right. Jerry?
Corned beef and cabbage. My wife makes it every year.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you down at the parade route this Saturday. Festivities kick off at noon.
Yep.
And then immediately head on down to the Marriott for a post reception.
And we'll see you at the front of the parade.
Definitely will.
Coming up on Saturday.
Wonderful.
Congratulations, Queen.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. All right. It is